Okay, we're going to look at sketching a straight line. A minimum of 2 points are necessary to sketch a straight line. There is 2 methods that we're going to learn to do this, and the first method is called the x and y intercept method, or sometimes called the 2-intercept method. As the name implies, this method involves plotting the x and y intercept and then joining them to sketch the straight line. So let's look at these 2 examples. So we'll do the first example. This is going to be a straight line, and we're asked to sketch it using the x and y intercept, or the 2-intercept method. What we need to remember, that for the y-intercept, so where a graph crosses, so if I do a rough sketch of a straight line here, this is called the y-intercept. Where a straight line crosses the y-axis, that's the y-intercept, and the value of x is always 0. This is called the x-intercept. This is where this line crosses the x-axis. And what's the value of y here? Y is 0. So this is how we do it. Let's find here our x-intercept. Now remember, for an x-intercept, y is 0. So what we are going to do here, instead of y, we are going to put 0. So we have substituted y is equal to 0. So basically here, instead of y, we have substituted and put 0. So 2x is equal to 6, divide both sides by 2, x is equal to 3. So our x-intercept is 3. In other words, our x-intercept is at the point 3, 0. Let's find our y-intercept. And remember, for a y-intercept, x is equal to 0. So into our equation, what we are going to do is where we see x, we are going to put 0. So I have substituted, instead of x, I have put . So 0 plus y is equal to 6. So in other words, y is equal to 6. Remembering our coordinate points go x and then y. So x is 0 and y is 6. So we can plot the point 3, 0 and the point 0, 6. So this has already been done, just for ease of the video. Here is the point 3, 0. That is our x-intercept. And here is the plot point 0, 6. That is our y-intercept. So we've plotted them, and then we sketch a line through those 2 points. So we have just sketched that equation, or that line, using the x and y intercept method. Let's look at our second example. So our second example is y is equal to, that's our second one. So let's start with our x-intercept. Remember, for our x-intercept, y is equal to 0. So instead of y, I'm going to put 0. Again, just highlighting that. Instead of y, I'm putting 0. So now let's solve for x. I'm going to just move the equation around the other way because I like to have the thing I'm solving for on the left. I'm going to add 12 to cancel that and to move it onto the other side. So negative 3x is 12, divide by negative 3, that cancels, divide by negative 3. So x is equal to negative 4. So our x-intercept is negative 4, 0. Our y-intercept, remember, for a y-intercept, x is 0. So into my equation, when I see x, I am going to put 0. So highlighting that, x is 0, so x is 0, so where I see x here, I've put 0. So therefore, y is equal to 0, so y is equal to negative 12. So our y-intercept is 0, negative 12. So going back up and looking here, remember our x-intercept is -4, 0. Our y-intercept was 0, -12. So I plot those points, go across to -4, 0, go down to 0, -12, plot those, and then sketch a straight line between them, and we have just sketched those two graphs of the linear equations by using the x and y intercept method.